going on, YouTube? Ground Chuck here in the Ground Chuck Man Cave. I'm coming to you with episode number 2 for my Andre Dawson PC update. I forget the count that I was at on my very first PC update video, but I am now at 1,072 for unique Andre Dawson items or pieces. This is one I got some time ago. And I'm going to show you, I have not folded. This is the stand that you can fold, so it's still straight and rigid. You have the lines right there, you could. So I have it right here on a stand. I'm going to put it back in my flat box, but I just was showing you. It's a Terra Toy company. And I want to say it's 88, 89, 90-ish. Might even be 1991. But it's a pretty cool little piece. I got fairly cheap some time ago. At the top, right here, still has the hole punch to punch out. So I mean, it's a complete piece, and I absolutely love it. I hope to find an unopened one someday, but this is a pretty great condition one, and I got it really cheap. So I mean, there's, for PC collectors or players, you can find awesome stuff out there. So that's just one item. I got a lot of good stuff to show, and some of this is new, some of it's not, but I just want to show uniqueness and stuff for player collectors to look for. So these are 2 Montreal Expo team issue postcards. They look identical. They are not identical. So I'm going to flip them around now and show them one at a time. So right here, the one on the right was the 1985 version. You see the number 85, 1985 right there, and it says in French, printed in Canada, and then printed in Canada in English. And then right here, 84, printed in Canada with numbers. So these are pretty cool. 2 different ones. So you have to be careful if you collect an Expo, because in the 84 and 85 they use the same ones. So I'm trying to hunt down, I believe Pete Rose has an 85 too. So and those are just because I like Pete Rose too. But just to let you know, these were cheap. You can find team postcards. So if you are a player collector, search your player or the team and the years they did, and just put in postcard, and some things come up. Some of those are very rare, of Andre Dawson. They're early, I think late 70s and early 80s are very rare, and they're hard to find. And so I mean, I haven't tracked everything down, but it's always something I look for to try to find nice unique pieces to the Andre Dawson PC. So I don't know if I've shown this before, but this is a 1985 Trivial Pursuit, and a couple guys I've given, see his name right there for the first one, I've given some care packages too with their PC guys. I was lucky enough to find a brand new Minton package, Trivial Pursuit. What Montreal Expo star answers to Hawk? Well, we know that's Andre Dawson, so that's pretty dang cool. And so I know I've sent some of those out for some PC guys and team stuff, and I have some. So I mean, if you shoot me a message or something, make a comment down below. If you have anybody around that time that you think might have a Trivial Pursuit card, I can go through and look. I mean, I have a ton of them, so it's pretty cool. I think I got it for like $3, brand new in box at a Goodwill, and I just was like, hey, I can go through and find PC items. So I was only able to find one Andre Dawson in there, but that was from 1985. 1984 Status Pro Baseball. So this is like a baseball fantasy game, like Dungeons and Dragons, like with dice and a board and everything else. So this is the Avalon Hill Game Company from 1984. So an 84 Status Pro Baseball, and I love the uniqueness of these things because many kids play these games, and the next 2 items are also similar things like that. So APBA, it is an acronym for American Professional Baseball Association. So another board game type thing. You can keep box scores and everything. So I was able to run into a lot of these, a couple lots, different ones I've purchased and stuff. So here's a 94 Andre Dawson, a 92 Andre Dawson, a 1990. And so these numbers and stuff are based on, I've never played the game, so I would be speaking out of turn, but it's so you can play a fantasy baseball game, and you can have all-time great teams play each other, and it's pretty cool. It's pretty involved, but it's not computerized or anything like that. And 88, 87, so I almost got a flipping run of these, so that was awesome. Another 87, 86. It's hard to tell pre-1985 what years they are unless you have some resources to look at. So 85 is the first year that they started putting copyright. 85. Here's an 83. Maybe 84 does. I'm not sure, but 83. So I was able to, via Photo Bucket, identify someone who else was an Andre Dawson collector and identify what years these are, because they are all different numbers, and then they have J numbers down below. And so there's an 81, another 81, and this was one of my newest ones, 1980, and these are in pretty decent shape. 79, 78 has some handwriting on there. I don't know what that means or what it represents, but it looks like it's reference to the game. It looks like HR 25, batting average 253. I don't know what outfield. Oh, so he played outfield in 153 games, pinch hit for 4. Maybe this was the guy's season stats for the Hawk that season, but I don't think he hit 25 homers in 78. I could be wrong. So, but that's just awesome. So, and they also put a nickname on there, but this is what's cool, because the 78 he changes to the Hawk. And the 77. So this would be his rookie season. Well, sorry, his rookie card year. I don't know if he has the 76. But Andre, awesome, Dawson. So from his rookie card era. So those were just some sweet pickups that they're unique, they're different. I don't know if anybody on here plays APBA. If you do, kind of maybe just put a little comment down below on how you like it and how it works. I've never done it. It would be something fun to maybe sit down and do if I had time to do it. That'd be the first thing. And then so there's another game, board game, dice, whatever you want to call it, called Strat-O-Matic. So I was able to pick up 7 in a lot of Andre Dawson's Strat-O-Matics. So same thing. Got a lot of stat stuff here. This is from, I'll show it like that. This is from 1996. Got a same thing. I'm not going to get in each one of them. 95. I won't show the fronts anymore, but here's a 92. So this is a sweet, cheap way to add to a PC of a player. So just throwing that out there to a lot of you player collectors that, you know what, you might not consider these a card or counting towards your PC count. I do, but it's how I collect. So 89. And the last one I got was 1988. So that's just how I collect. I mean, it's pretty cool. These are in a 3x5 top loaders, so these are about just under, well, they're probably a 3x5 card size, and so they're perforated and had to be torn out. These are in standard, a little smaller than standard size cards, and this is, you know, these are card saver 2s that I have those in, and I try to label my stuff. I'm very meticulous about that. This is obviously a cardboard saver 2, so this is almost a little bit about the size of the 86, 87, 88 Fleer minis. A little bit smaller than the Topps minis from the 80s. And this is Card Saver 2 again. And these postcards here that I showed earlier are like 4x6s in the big Card Saver 4s. So let me know what you think. Again, this is based on my super collecting of Andre Dawson. So let me know if you like it, or if you have similar items, or if you collect similar items, or if I'm missing some similar items that might intrigue me to pursue, that are cheap and economical and help hit the PC counter number and are unique and oddballish, because I love that stuff. So thanks for watching. Stay safe, YouTube. And Ground Chuck is out under 10. Peace.